there is another opportunity that I would like to play with, and we're going to use this thing called volume. Volume speaks volumes. You need to write that down. No, don't write it down. Volume is very important because most of the volume in the market, 80% of it, give or take, in that ballpark, is institutional. So if institutions are dumping money into anything, and usually high amounts of volume, then that provides us unusual probability. So these volume spikes are like an elephant jumping into the bathtub, where the elephant is the institution and they make a splash. Now again, institutions control the markets, most of the markets. So if they're buying a bunch of shares, then you got to believe that they're highly convicted that a stock's doing something that's very important. And so we can detect this unusually high volume in a lot of places, and one that's free is on FINVIZ. And here's how you do it. You go to finviz.com, you go to screeners, and here it is right here at the top on the signals. This is the top bar. The signal is unusual volume. All right. And then you can go to, you select optionable, price over 10, let's say. And there's a lot more you can do, which we'll play with in a bit. And notice the volume here. This was from last night. Look at this volume here. 60 million shares on Friday on Roku. There's Roku, 60,000, 43,000 on QuantumScape. All of these have options. So that's the elephant jumping into the bathtub. Roku's onto something here. Let's see what Roku's doing this morning. Look at that. Boom, massive volume spike. Massive run up, over 10%, in fact. And today, with that massive volume spike, the stock has breached the high of the day. If you're trading what Tom calls velocity or volume spikes, that is a decided bullish signal. And what that system says is that Roku, what's the height of that bar there? The height of the bar is 89, high is 75. Let's say 89, so 75. It's roughly 15 points. So Roku is projected to go roughly 15 points above 90. So what that was, 105. So Roku, based on this bar, should end up around here, based on that system. And so for me, this is a really good one to come in and start thinking about selling a put spread underneath somewhere. Where? 90, let's see, 80 would be the safest, because that's strong support. There's resistance there at 80. It broke through massively above. By the way, if you want to go see what happened, it was earnings, and they just blew out their earnings. Really strong earnings. And they outperform ratings and all sorts of positive stuff. But they Roku's up to $20. Let's see, what else did I see here? Outperform rating by Oppenheimer. Anyway, really good news. Of course, Roku's a streaming company, and just really good news on Roku. Lots of upgrades, blew out their earnings. I like 80 on this. Maybe I'd go to 85. A 90 is pushing it, but I'd say 80. So I'm looking at maybe selling an 80 put spread right about here. Now with the stock pretty much where it was Friday, I can use the scanner for this. In fact, let me go into FinViz and I'll walk you through how you can just use the data here to and then pop it into Tom's tools. So this is exactly what I had in the slides. Unusual volume, price over 10, optionable, and then the tech that I'm after here is up over 10%. You could do other things as well. I mean, you can look for other bullish tech. Oh, I finally got my 90 cents, 95 cents. I'll track it at 95. All right. So, and there's more you can do. You can actually go into other technical items. If you go to technical alone here, you could say, well, I want the stock above the 200-day average. I want a 52-week high low. I want a gap. You can ask for more, but just with what I did here, there's plenty of candidates. Now I've lost them. What happened here? What did I change something? You would think that free software would work better than this, huh? You can actually open an account here, and I'm thinking about it because this is a really fast way to just find stuff, you know. It's really cool.
If I'm just watching right now.
Let me turn that off, turn that back on.
Yeah, my idea is that we start with that.
I don't know that this, I guess the date is refreshed. So Roku today isn't there, but I ran this pre-market, that's why. But Roku came up on the list. So let's just run a put credit spread search on Roku. This will be Friday's data, of course, but so I'm in the put credit spreads, default parameters, short term, sorted by probability of profit. Roku's my stock. We should get something like this when we actually take the trade. So there's a 7-dayer here, and that's selling at 86. That's from Friday's data. It should be roughly the same today. 58% probability, making 47% by August the 4th. We can get less aggressive than that. And that's how we're having 32 out of 33 winners, by being conservative. And so what was the strike I liked again? 80. 80 is where I like it. So let's see if we did 80. We can get a mute there. That'd be good, Gerardo. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, nicely.
And then we got 79. So we should get something like, what? Are you serious? Can we get that much? Maybe. Let's go for it.